Rick has asked you guys all to be there a little early this time.
Oh,
/ crappy potluck.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God.
You know, where everyone buys chips or sodas and like
There's no actual meat or anything. Yeah.
Except for the receptionist.
She brings a full spread and makes up for it.
Yeah,
Someone else is like, I brought a bag of carrots.
No, actually, you guys make out pretty good because
I brought him Doritos.
You got the old lady.
You got the old lady, you got the hyper-Christian lady who knows all about potlucks, and then you got the redneck Cajun guy who's a cook.
Barbecue
and a baker.
And a baker.
I mean, you guys potluck doesn't suck that much.
That much.
Might get a little grilled gator.
No, it has to be raw. He doesn't know how to work the grill.
One of the Dupree brothers is a good cook.
Sir, I believe in propane and propane accessories.
So you guys go in with
Alright.
I'll probably bring like a cracker tray or something like that. Some expensive hummus or something. little like grazing food that no one here eats. But
No, actually, Louisiana they probably eat just about anything. Unlike here, Louisiana they actually.
And I suppose I'm the one who actually has all the like case file paperwork and like. Copy of the video I took. And, like, I'm pissed off because none of you guys, I'm last minute having you guys sign off on your sheets. And
Well, I didn't bring anything. I just called the pizza guy. Delivered 3 extra large pepperonis.
For himself. I'll just bring pie. Never go wrong with pie.
I don't know if the pizza guy delivers to this mall.
Only the new ones. They always send out the new ones.
Yeah. And then Stinky gets it and keeps it. Alright, so I'll go in and have a seat.
Yeah, definitely.
You
prepared for the butt whooping.
you guys. He pulls you guys into his office. There aren't enough chairs for all of you, but a couple of you can sit down.
I call dibs on a seat.
Ted wants to do special procedural training.
What's that?
This isn't gonna.
Oh,
involve,
it's Ted bullshit.
It's not gonna involve rubber gloves, is it?
With Ted, it might.
I'm really against rubber gloves.
Seems to think you guys didn't get your training well enough. Don't seem to understand what you're doing out there. That you apparently lied to the war room representative for absolutely no apparent reason.
I tried to stop him from that.
I didn't lie. That's somebody else.
I didn't lie either, sir.
I was not informed.
And I understand occasionally you gotta feed him a lot, but from the I don't see why you had to lie. I don't understand. Now, I have had a lot of whiskey today, so my head's a little fuzzy. But Ted's gonna make us all do this shit because of you guys. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. You've met Ted.
I don't want
You
that.
know Ted, right?
Yeah.
I know who Ted is. Ted's an asshole.
That's Ted.
What if we all sign off that we did the training?
Huh?
What if we just tell Ted that you already did the training with us?
Well, I'm gonna try to talk Ted down.
You know what lying did to us last time? It's what got Ted here.
I just need some assurance
You don't know Ted.
that you guys will take a little more precaution next time.
I've known Ted for
Follow the procedures.
2-3 years now.
We will. We were originally trying to prevent having to level the building.
If somebody higher up asks you a question, don't just lie to them because it's convenient.
Maybe we should designate a different caller in for the for the war room and pizza.
And can I see your paperwork?
Yeah,
I just want to make sure it's all good.
Triple check.
Because if it's not all good, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, here's the video. I even have video transcripts.
He's asked to speak a little bit at the meeting, and I can't get you guys out of that. I'm sorry.
No, it's our fault. Our fault.
You got any whiskey?
What? Huh?
You got any whiskey? Your pal. I owe you.
I just look away. There's be a form for that if it get caught. Whole different training session.
You don't understand how many training sessions. He's got a book. He showed it to me. You know how many different things he could train us for? If he wanted to? And
about the most
with
useful
him being
thing
from
to
the
do.
Atlanta office, he could probably force us into it.
Yep.
Let's say we don't want Ted training us. We got monsters to deal with.
Yeah.
So let's.
The last time Ted sent me out to Florida, he made me a maritime agent. That was a pain in the ass.
Well, Atlanta's got enough agents that they can afford a little training.
I've been to the Florida office. That was not a pain in the ass, sir.
Well, it wasn't all.
I keep putting in transfer paperwork for Key West. They won't let me leave here.
Well, you know, it wasn't going out and partying like I thought it was going to be.
They must not have liked you.
I was going out blasting the hell out of monsters with, like, sea mines. I've heard about the sea mines they use. Depth chargers.
Yeah, they had
And
me.
then they come back in and half the time they barbecue the damn thing.
Death charges or death charges?
Depth charges.
Okay, because all of a sudden I went Def Leppard, and I'm like, holy shit, what is Def Leppard doing in the maritime?
No, if you want to see
these
Def
guys are
Leppard,
more-
you have to go down to Rio de Janeiro.
No, you don't.
These guys are
They're playing with Heart in St. Louis. We saw the billboards, and I was like, holy shit. Oh,
A friend of mine almost ran over the drummer a couple of years. They were playing at Ruparita, and he's like, and I'm sitting there in front of the hotel, which is attached to Ruparita and everything. Ruparita.
Yeah, I've been there.
So he's setting up the little circle at the Hyatt.
Yeah.
He's like, and I'm starting to pull off. Some jerk off pulls in front of me. I'm like, hey! And then I noticed he had one arm, and I'm like, that's Joe, whatever.
Yeah.
I almost ran over.
This asshole.
Ran over this one-armed drummer.
Yeah, he still had two legs.
One arm, one leg.
You had to make
one
a handicap,
eye.
didn't you?
Yeah.
One eye Joe.
Because they had a guy die, too. It's like, you know, they had one guy die, and the drummer lost an arm. You think somebody's trying to tell him something.
Yeah. Love stinks. So he's trying to tell him. Oh, alright.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have called themselves lepers.
That would be if one of them
They're
caught
not
leprosy.
lepers, they're leopards.
Yeah.
It's got a D on it. Yeah. It's misspelled.
Perfect.
It's got a D on it.
Like Black Rose.
Yeah. During this entire conversation, I've kind of nodded off in the corner in a small chair.
Okay.
Just not giving a fuck at all.
It's not that.
She knows it's her fault. So if she looks away,
Got that
My
hipster
fault.
refusal to believe it's her fault ever.
It was my idea to all-switch them. I saved lives, fuckers.
no, you may think
I
for
believe I saved lives with a polydeck goblin.
So anyway, just in the future, let's think about whether we really need to lie to Atlanta or not. I'm not saying it's wrong to. Now, keep in mind, you've got the camera off, right?
Oh yeah, mine would be. Like, oh wait a second.
Keep in mind, I realize we gotta lie to Atlanta occasionally, but let's not just make a habit of it. Let's see if it's really.
Well,
necessary.
contingency plan speaking, do we just want to level empty buildings in the future instead of going the hazardous
They
waste?
probably won't let us do that.
It's a piece of crap anyway. It's just going to sit there
I
until...
know that, but
then what's the best
So
way
there's
to
another
in the
goblin
future
infestation in a couple years.
oh no, what you guys did was right. You just need to
do it the right way.
You need to call and let them know you're doing it. And
Let the goblins kill more people.
We need to do it the way I did it after the way you did it was wrong.
kind of like that. And basically, if you're going to release poison gas within the city limits, let the city know, let Atlanta know, do whatever.
Because our hipster over here is like, the
Do
way I
whatever you
did it,
gotta
you
do.
don't even know about it, man. It was so much more integrity the way I did it.
It was vital.
Yeah.
We had to do it right then and there.
You probably never heard of the way I did it.
Yeah.
See, that's the part. There wasn't a big hurry as far as I can tell. The goblins weren't hoarding and planning
there
to
was that-
rampage
there was
across the
that
city.
murder,
They were
so
just
we-
hanging out there.
And we just wanted
Well,
to
that guy was already dead. You weren't going to help him a lot.
Well,
We just want to
We
prevent
saved
any other
lives.
murders.
Yeah, after
we
you
lost
followed
them.
the procedures. And we still have no proof those bums exist. Those could be imaginary hobos.
There is that smell of urine in the back of George bus, in all fairness.
Well, you know,
well-
there is a definite loss of liquor.
But the Dupree brothers drove that bus out partying a couple weeks ago. So.
Did they use the proper requisition for them?
Yes, they did. It was apparently a morale-boosting mission of some sort. There was a Saints game, so I let it slide.
Oh. All right, then.
So, yeah, so Ted's going to talk to us, and I'm sorry about that, guys. So, other than that, you guys did a great job. Took out those goblins.
Anything else that we need to worry about yet? Any more news
Nope,
of
just Ted.
happening?
No new calls right now.
Just Ted, and you don't want to go for it.
We'll see what Ted's got.
All right.
Although, you know, you guys, I'm sure some of you are thinking about pursuing a career in M-Force, not just being part-timers. Training officer is a very in-demand occupation. Yeah, they tend to try to place locals, even if they've got someone from, say, Atlanta already in the office and a local. I'm just dropping that. just dropping that there for you guys to know.
M-Force Academy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've used all our grant money that we would normally use to send a couple people up there with the house.
Yeah. So we've got this
And
book
paying
and a
rent
copy
on
of
this
Monsters
place.
and Mazes and figure it out.
Why are we here at this place? This place sucks.
Because our old headquarters was leveled by Katrina. Remember that big wash of water that came through like an act of God a few
when the
years
president
back?
decided to lie to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to lie to Atlanta, right?
He lied to everybody.
Look, George Bush doesn't let black people, or George Bush doesn't let black people ride him.
I don't think Judge Bush likes Monster Hunters any better than he likes black. In fact, I don't think Obama likes Monster Hunters very much, based on the fact that I've still got... We have to have environmental impact surveys to rebuild the house, I'm now finding out.
That's ridiculous.
You know, the house that stood for 200 years?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Why's that?
No Obama. I would be an Obama person, too.
Well, I thought we did, too. Apparently it didn't cover acts of God.
Or, Marines not keeping their shit up to date.
200 years, they never would have expected a fucking hurricane.
They're only below sea level.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna happen here one day. There's gonna be an earthquake here on this vault one day, and somebody's like, I never would have thought here. Like, you motherfucker, we live on a vault.
Right. Oh, you guys probably aren't old enough to remember back in the 90 or so, when the dude was predicting that it was going to be like the one that...
No, I remember in school they kept telling us, like, within 10 years, it's going to be the big one.
Oh, he predicted, like, a specific point in time, like a certain month or something.
Wow.
No, there was a specific... there was a specific day.
Yeah, it might have
he
been down to
predicted.
the day.
No, it was down to the day. School, everywhere in this region, was out for the day because that earthquake was going to happen, and it was 98.
Some guy needs to do that again sometime.
It was...
He was probably just like, you know what?
It was 90...
He was probably just like trying to study socially, to see if it would work.
And it did work.
Yeah, he's not even like a seismologist or anything. He was just a social
This
study.
got me Browning because a friend of mine had a T-shirt that said it's Browning's fault.
Well...
This was in 90 or 91.
Well, it might happen
again.
But it happened again.
Okay.
And it was in, 98.
Okay. Because, we were in school. We were in school that day. A lot of them shut down, but we didn't. And there was actually an earthquake. It was just a little one.
Yeah.
Because we were arguing with my math teacher. It's like, that was an earthquake, dude. And he's like, no, that was just a truck going by on the highway.
Yeah. That's like the summer I was working for the Parks Department, there was a real small quake, and it was like enough to move the thing of apples I was holding a little bit. I was like, there was just an earthquake. And they're like, no, there wasn't. On the news next day, they talked about the earthquake. I told you, assholes.
Yeah, I remember being in 3rd grade and there being an earthquake.
Yeah, like I
I'm
said,
gonna be in third
We
grade.
felt
there was an
we felt
earthquake.
the slightest of tremors, and it was like standing next to a highway.
You felt a gravel?
And
That's some dangerous shit.
well, there was